Welcome to the DZ Show. My name is Andrew. This is my wife, Beck.
Hello.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
So I'm back on my shit once again.
What's that?
The hot and healthy bandwagon.
Okay, good.
Please have a look at your phone. I have just sent you on the Instagrams a reel.
You've sent me two.
On Instagram. Well, it'll be the one that I sent you just a few minutes ago.
Okay, cool.
You may need to read out the words because she doesn't say them.
Fitness isn't a body type. It's not an aesthetic. It's not a beauty standard. It's a thing you do. So she's saying fitness is a thing you do.
Is it not playing?
It is.
Okay.
She's jumping jump box.
Yeah, explain to the people what she's doing.
Jumps. Clean and press, and then the ball slams. Running. The ski erg thing. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Right, and the key part that you left out is that she's like 30 kilos overweight.
She's quite fat.
Yep. And so what were the words again?
Fitness isn't a body type. It's not an aesthetic. It's not a beauty standard. It's a thing you do.
Now read the caption before you snap away and turn the volume down.
Okay, so this is really long. So
Okay, but just like the first the first sentence or two.
The whole fitness industry is kind of backwards. We talk about fitness, but for the most part, it seems like it's a thinly veiled obsession with a certain body type.
Cool, done. So, what do you think of that opening sentence and the words on the screen and the imagery? What are your thoughts? What are your reactions?
Is she saying that you can stay fat and do workouts?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, well, is that her get out of jail free card? Okay, I get to be fat and do some workouts. Cool.
Yeah, and that's...
That's her decision, based on what she's eating.
Correct. Yeah. So the caption, I like the first sentence. I didn't read past that. That when people say fitness, they mean I want to look like a fitness model. And then the whole fitness industry is reacting to what people want. So don't give a fuck about your lies. I know what you want. I know what you respond to. And we call it fitness. But of course it's not. And so I did, a million initial consultations back in the day with people saying, oh, I want to get fitter. I'm like, really? You need extra fitness, do you? Because I'm being like autistic and literal about it. Do you live in like Jurassic Park? You've got dinosaurs you need to run away from?
That's so annoying.
Why do you...
I'm so glad you didn't say that to me when we first met.
Well, you probably said something else that was stupid instead of this. So I'd ask you, why do you need to be fitter? Are you actually seriously motivated to be fitter? And not a fucking single person ever is. Now I'm exaggerating. But generally speaking, her first sentence is very, very true. It's a thinly veiled... what did you say? There's a thin veil covering up your real desire to actually be in good shape, and then you call it fitness.
Yeah.
So my moral of the story is, if you know what you want, specify it, and then work backwards from there to do the things required to get it. Because if you immediately start getting in your feelings and obfuscating stuff, then you are changing your point of aim to fitness. You are changing your point of view to something called fitness, and off you go to end up like her, which is exactly what you didn't want in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to end up like that lady.
No. And...
yeah, I don't really like her workouts either.
well, you don't know anything about her workouts, and you actually don't know how fit she is. Because you see one rep. Right? So, like, pretty much anyone can do a box jumping over a box thing. Anyone can grab that, what's it called? Ergodina rower skier thing?
I think it's a ski erg.
Ski erg. Anyone can grab any piece of cardio equipment and do
Or you can do whatever you like.
and do 2 fast reps.
Yeah.
2 fast reps, cut, and then something else. 1 rep, cut, and then put high energy music and go, I'm a fit person. Like, maybe she is. I don't know. we don't know it from looking at 2 reps of things that are edited together. But the suggestion is she can go all day and she's a fitness machine. And blah, blah, blah. Well, that's the
Well,
vibe.
yeah, I mean, we didn't read the whole caption, but it looks boring. I'm not going to waste my time reading it.
Cool.
Cool.
She does do 100-kilogram either power clean or hang clean, and that's fucking impressive. Not everyone can do that. So she is strong as fuck.
Well, that's good.
But she could still do that and be 20 kilos lighter. There's no requirement to go and be obese and choose that instead of doing power cleans and box jumps. And this is the issue that I have. Because if you could just bypass whatever bullshit is in her head and go,
No, but she's one of those people that we've spoken about who have decided that they can't get in shape. Remember?
oh, it's worse than that. She's decided she doesn't want to. This is the cope. This is the... Do I remember? I just said I'm back on my shit. We're back on this again.
Back on my bullshit.
Back on my bullshit. She's gone beyond I can't stop eating, I can't stop drinking, I can't stop eating the ice cream, whatever the issue is, whatever those many tens, hundreds of thousands of excess calories are, to I want to be like this. And it's a lie. There's just no one who's walking around with 20 or 30 kilos of excess body fat where if you could just get past all the layers of bullshit and go, all right, I can click my fingers and you're going to be lean. Do you want me to? Yes, no.
You mean
Come
me?
on. What?
Was that question directed at me? Can you ask him?
Do you have 20 or 30 kilos of excess body fat?
No, but maybe like to get more muscle, way more muscle. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Do you want more money? Click. Do you know, like there's just a million things that you would go, oh, duh, of course that's better. And one of them is, do you want to be obese or do you want to not be obese? Click. Everyone will take it. But because it's too hard for her to stop eating, she now has this coping mechanism of, I'm not skinny and shit and a loser like you. I'm a power cleaning winner. Like she's creating this false dichotomy. And even though she doesn't explicitly say it, I'm putting words in her mouth now, but it's all suggestion. And it's leading people to follow in her footsteps and do this coping thing. It's this, I'm strong, not skinny. And people will have that on t-shirts. Strong, not skinny. I want to make t-shirts strong, not fat. How about that?
You do that.
They like them apples.
You should do that.
Well, I'd have to like stop being fat first, but I could sell them only in size small. Because it's true. People can be strong without being fat. There's no need. And, nobody thinks that you can't be fit without being fat because everybody thinks fitness is skinny, running, blah, 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 blah. Right? So all of those athletic, cardio type, sporty people are fit. Everyone knows that. And they're not overweight, generally speaking. The more elite they get, the less likely they are to be overweight. So there's already a strong association there between fitness and being lean and being in shape and stuff. And over here in this gym world, we're trying to create the inverse correlation of, well, actually, I love myself. Actually, I'm not shallow and gross and vain like you. Actually, I'm strong and awesome, not weak and pathetic like you because I'm fat. It's like, fuck off. It's so unnecessary. It's such a transparent cope. And then you go and do that. And it's like, girl power, fat power. And then you're encouraging millions and millions and millions of other women to put another onion layer of bullshit emotional self-defense that prevents them from finally having their feelings hurt properly by me, and then they can get in shape.
Yeah.
By actually focusing on, oh no, what I really want is a healthy BMI and at least the same muscle mass I had when I was 21 when I'm 35, because I've lost 5 kilos of muscle, because that's what happens to women. And I've put on 25 kilos of fat. So I need to lose 20 kilos at the same time as putting 5 kilos of muscle on. That's what you really want. And then how fast you can run or something, you probably don't care. If the only people who care about that are actual athletes, somebody who's doing runs and competing in the city to surf marathon or whatever they're doing, they care about their fitness. A fighter getting into a ring, he or she is going to care about their fitness. You, an office worker, going from Netflix to your cubicle to the grocery store and home.
So depressing.
Your fitness is not challenged ever. You don't care. Your life is not made any better by being fit. If you get stronger, then all of your daily activities are easier. So I'm glad that she's pushing that. But yeah, this idea that you have to choose between being a high-performance, strong, athletic person and look good is just so dumb.
Correct. Do you know any fat Olympians? Because I want to Google that.
Shot putters, weightlifters.
And why are they fat?
Because mass moves mass.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Because they have to pass drug tests. And so they're notionally natural. And you will be able to hold a higher level of muscle at higher levels of body fat. It's incremental, right? So it's incremental, full stop. But when Olympic gold is on the line, then you do every little increment. So natural bodybuilders show us that, you might lose, say, 2 kilograms of muscle or something in a comp prep to get brutally, brutally lean. If you were trying to perform, then you would obviously not want to lose those 2 kilos of muscle. And then, right, so you'd want to be in that sort of optimum shape. And then also, if every little bit of force I can put behind a shot put or whatever counts, then every gram of muscle counts. And if I have to get to the point where I'm holding 5 grams of fat for that extra 1 gram of muscle, it's worth it for Olympic gold. So in some very specific explosive power strength sports, yes. Then it, generally is. And then the only exceptions are the weight classes. Mm-hmm. So then you just want as much power to weight ratio as possible. But in terms of like the open, and there's no weight classes in shot put, so it's just find the 400 pounders. They're going to have more lean mass. If they ever diet down to a bodybuilding competition, they will lose a whole bunch of that excess muscle because they just won't be able to hold it at a lighter body weight. But apart from that, no, they're all lean. So they're all fit. They're all high performance, and they all look good. They all look way better than the average person. Way better. Yeah. That's why they always try and make pin-up girls out of it. As soon as there's like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Olympian, they try and turn them into a pin-up girl immediately. And everyone's like, oh my God, she's so hot. I'm like, well, she's all right, I suppose, but she's just not fat. So we're all excited. And she's got some visible muscle. So yay. And then there's some construction going on outside or something.
Okay.
Ignore that. Yeah, so this pernicious thing, this idea that you have to choose between being fit or looking good is so dumb. Particularly when the training that she was doing, I mean, it was lots of plyometric high-intensity stuff. That is strength training adjacent. And no doubt she does do strength training. She's doing the right training. There's just no reason she could do that and not eat so much ice cream.
Yeah.
It's not going to make you less fit or much lower performance unless, as just specified, you're in some extreme outlier Olympic gold medal chasing shot put, super heavyweight weightlifting situation, which again is not relevant to all the people. So this is why people go wrong. This is why it takes people 20 years to find me, because they want to get in shape. They try. They immediately fail because they do something dumb, like go running. Then the next step is cognitive dissonance, pain, humiliation, failure. Next step is coping. Well, I just like running because it clears my head. I have to exercise or I'm a terrible person. And then you get these people who are just doing more and more and more exercising. And what they've done is just replace all the calories that they're now burning with more food that they're eating, because really they're out of shape because they're overweight, and they're overweight because they overeat. And what they've done is they've created a bigger furnace to throw food into. So they just throw a bit more food in, and then they stay in the same place. They look the same. They are out of shape, and they're doing lots of exercise. And they'll do that, and they'll say that it works for me. And it does, because they've moved the goalposts away from what they actually wanted. They've moved the goalposts now to fitness.
Yeah.
And then Pied Pipers, like whoever that is,
Pied Piper.
reinforce those ideas, lead them astray, etc., etc. Hence, accidentally hot.
Yes.
Where
We're getting to the good part.
Where we connect the twin towers of hot and healthy, because if you're going to train to get in shape, basically it's about improving your muscle mass. That means you're going to get stronger. That means you will get more powerful. That means your blood pressure will go down, your bone density will go up, all manner of health markers. Like, you will get healthier, fitter, stronger, more powerful from doing the training specifically designed to make you look good. So there's no conflict at all. And then the other part is don't eat like an arsehole. And then the weight comes down. And you can see the results of that training. Job done. At no stage did you have to sacrifice fitness or performance. So we just wrapped up the launch special for Accidentally Hot.
It was first ever time you did that program, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new program, everyone, if you didn't know.
If you didn't know. And because it was a launch special, ran a competition, get your entries in by
21st of September.
Not last weekend, but the weekend before, the 21st of September, something like that. And then we'll hand out some prizes. And we're going to announce the winners.
Everyone likes prizes.
Today.
You know what I also really like? Lucky Dip. That's one of my favorite things.
I think Lucky Dip is one of those things that Americans
I think it's
don't
Australian,
know.
Yeah. Well, no, they don't know what it is, because I remember one Christmas with the girls in Bali. I was like, hey, Lucky Dip. And they're mostly British and, Slavic and all that. And like, what's this? And I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
Well, maybe Americans do know what it is, and we're doing an American thing.
Yeah, maybe America does know, because there was no Americans there.
No Yanks. Okay, so in order to sort of blend these ideas together and make it interesting, I thought I'd have 3 categories. So the first one is before and after transformation.
Yep.
Which is like the
standard,
your standard 8-week challenge thing, your before and after photos, which ones look the most impressive. The next one is best after photo. And that's because so many people are already kind of in shape, or not kinda, they absolutely are in shape, and then they don't get to join in and have the fun of an 8-week challenge, because if they can't lose 5-10% of their body fat, then they don't
really have a chance.
They don't have a chance to like win the transformation thing. They're not going to transform because they already looked pretty good to begin with. And lastly, and this was the really experimental bit, was the best health improvement.
Yeah.
So this one was always going to be messy, because it's kind of hard to measure and hard to verify and hard to compare one kind of health improvement to another kind of health improvement. But over the years of doing the Blitz, I just heard repeated stories of how, I was on this, my doctor said I had to take this medication all the time, and then I did one Blitz and now I don't have to take it anymore. Or the medication was reduced, or, my symptoms of whatever are way better.
Yeah.
And on and on and on and on and on. So if you train to get hot, if you want to look more fuckable, then you can take less medication and stop dying so fast. Health and attractiveness are overlapped. It's an evolutionary thing. So I'd seen those stories many times before. Is that a hint?
Is there a ghost? I stopped. Oh, no.
So I thought it'd be interesting to get people to focus more intently on the health aspect, take some measurements of whatever they can, blood tests, blood pressure, etc., resting heart rate, these sorts of things, and just see how much can improve in 8 weeks of trying to be vain and shallow and gross and getting hot. And sure enough, it worked. People got healthier, and measurably so, by various different metrics. Kind of impossible to judge one person's health improvement to another one, but hey, had a crack.
Yeah.
Now, and it was also kind of hard to judge everything, because just like the Blitz back in the day when I used to run competitions there, you get all these entries and there's all these awesome results. You're like, oh crap, how am I supposed to pick? But you know, we had our chats and our squabbles over it, and I think we sort of got there in the end. So should I do a little list?
Definitely.
Okay, so from a long short list. I mean, the idea was, we'll just get like the best 5 of everything and then talk about who is first, second, and third. But even that was hard. So in no particular order and for no particular reason, it could be before and after photos, the best after photos themselves, or health. Well, actually, it is a particular order. It's alphabetical. Amber Marie, Anth Pinson, Barbara Suderman, Carmen Woodenberg, Crystal Roselle, Dahlia Shari, Eloise Banks, Fee Johnstone, Heather Ranner, Jill Longville, Janine Denay, Cassie Harris, Kelly Wright, Kelly Kavanagh, Kim Wagner, Kimberly, you reckon it's Cacavelli. It's probably Cacciavalli. It reads Italian to me.
Okay.
Like chicken cacciatore.
She lives in Florida.
Yeah, but those American Italians, like they call themselves Italian. I had a chat with one the other day. It was hilarious. Vodka sauce pasta. I'm like, what? What do you mean vodka sauce? It's like, it's an Italian dish. I'm like, oh yeah, nothing says Italy like vodka. Are you sure?
I think it's Russian.
She's like, it's huge in New York City. I'm like, well,
makes sense.
I'm like, what's in it? Well, vodka, sauce. I'm like, what do you mean sauce? What is that? Hilarious. Chicken cacciatore. Leanne Nelson, Megan Wiles, Shelley Marie Guthrie, Sherry Lang, Teresa Hughes, Tracy Lee Baker. They're all Facebook names rather than real names. Some of them may differ. But well done to you guys. And once again, proving me right, blokes don't show up on the list at all. Hopeless guys.
Oh yeah, no man entered the competition.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah.
No, they entered. They didn't.
Oh, they did it, but they didn't even
results.
bother sending in their results.
No man sent in their results.
Yeah.
Even though there were men who did it.
Yeah. So back in the day when I did 8-week challenges, and I'd do like, here's first, second, and third. I then changed the last challenge of the year. I called it the Summer Shape Up.
Yeah.
Southern Hemisphere. And then I changed the categories to like men and women, just so that like the boys could win something sometime. They're just useless. Women win everything all the time.
Yeah.
Right. So well done to all of you guys. Some of you were like a double or a triple threat.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. There was lots of people like that who were good at everything.
Yeah. Especially animals like Tracy Lee Baker, who's just so goddamn competitive. You can see she just did everything to try and win everything. She's funny.
Yeah.
And a lot of familiar names there from Granite over the years.
Yep.
Almost exclusively so, actually. And I kind of suspected that people who have done the Blitz and really learn the basics would do better. Because once you've done the Blitz, you'll do everything better. Yeah. Because it smashes the bullshit out of your head. But yeah, so well done to you guys. Made it very difficult. And special congratulations to you.
I didn't enjoy judging the after photos.
No, they made that rough, didn't they?
That's really hard. So did you add in your criteria?
No. I played around with that concept and sort of circled back to the beginning. So like we said, it was a process.
We went back to basics.
Back to basics.
Okay, got it. I got it.
Because otherwise it was just too hard. Anyway, so which ones are we going to do first? Health?
Yeah, let's do health first. So did you want me to look up each person?
Yeah, can you look up? So actually, no, I'll drag it out some more. So like the real finalists that we were looking at out of that, bigger list. Anth Pinson,
Yep.
Eloise Banks, Janine Denay, Kelly Wright, Kim Wagner, Chicken Cacciatore, Leanne
It's Kimberly
Nelson.
Cacavelli. If you say that, she won't even know who you're talking about.
She will now. Her name's Chicken Cacciatore. Leanne Nelson and Tracy Lee Baker. So all of those people had some kind of thing where they measured resting heart rate drops, cholesterol drops, sleep scores improved, blah, 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 mood improved, so on and so forth. So who are you looking up? Can you look up Janine Denay, actually, please?
Okay, hold on. How do you spell that?
Jyn.
Oh, see, I got it wrong from the start. Oh, yep. Okay, it's coming up.
Oh, but she's going to do like 5 posts a day. She'll be hard to find.
Well, I'll just look for her.
She does.
Yeah, I found this is her photos, her after photos.
Okay.
Deadlifts and
have you
stuff.
got have you got the text
Yes.
where she talks about...
She had enough of having a stomach arriving first at a gathering. Is that the text?
Yeah, she's
AH to the rescue.
reading
This
her
is good
thing.
marketing. Thank you, Janine.
Reading her thing really reminded me of Mum. Because if you talk to Janine, it's just whatever gibberish comes out of her, pops into her head, just goes straight out of her mouth. But then she sits down and writes stuff, and it's like brilliantly well written. You're like, who's this? My mum's exactly the same. Her health thing.
Okay.
Scroll to that bit.
Well, she did some stuff like the DAS score, like
That's what I wanted to say.
depression
Right. So explain that. You're the
and
psychologist.
anxiety.
You're the psychologist. Explain that. And so this is mental health as part of physical health. Oh, sorry,
It
as well as.
definitely is.
So
So her depression score.
no, explain it to no one knows what a DAS is. You got to teach the audience.
Okay. So that's a test that they make you do if you go to the doctors and say, I have these problems. And they want to find out if they should send you to a psychologist, basically, and how bad your problems might be. If it's really bad, then they're going to send you somewhere more than a psychologist. But it's the depression and anxiety stress scale. So it goes, there's 21 items in the DAS 21 that they're asking. So depression, anxiety, and stress.
Right.
Those are the types of questions you have to answer. And they're rating it, I think, between 1 and 10. Is it?
No, there's a whole bunch of different
Okay, it's
ratings.
different points.
And so you do the questionnaire, and it gives you a numerical value for depression, anxiety, or stress. Well, it gives you a score for all three based upon these questions, and then they're sort of in tiers where it's like this is low level, this is mild, this is moderate, this is severe, this is you need help quick type thing.
0, 1, 2, 3.
So anyway.
That's what it's just 0, 1, 2,
Have we succeeded in teaching the audience enough context so that they can understand what Janine's about to say?
I think so.
Beck thinks you're intelligent. Okay. Then read what Janine had to say about.
So her depression scale, her reading went from 6 to 2. So her depression number went down.
Yeah, but read
by 4.
the words as well.
It just says depression from 6 normal to 2 normal.
Yeah, so it's
She's still in the normal
Still
range.
within the normal range, yes.
And then anxiety from 8 mild to 4 normal.
So from mildly anxious to normal.
Yeah, so that's really good. And then her stress went from 20, which is moderate, to 12 normal.
There you go.
Which is really, really awesome.
So she was a bit anxious, very stressed, and chilled out in the process of trying to get hot. So that's what I mean. Things like that.
Well, exercise really does wonders for mental health.
As does good nutrition. As is explained in Accidentally Hot. There are micronutrients that make a direct monotherapy impact upon your depression levels.
What are those?
What are those? Asking for a friend. The big one's omega-3.
Yes.
There's clinical studies on it, just doing monotherapy with omega-3, doing nothing else, and then boom, these depression scores go down just from that. So, like how much of people's mental health is because they are malnourished, we're overfed, but malnourished. So if we plug those nutrition gaps and then we do the exercise, which helps in its own right, you're doing two things to improve your mental health, like without trying. Because you're going to look better from doing those two things by having omega-3s and exercising.
Your coat will be shinier.
Your nose will be wetter and your tail will be waggier.
Your eyes will be brighter.
Yeah. Facts. Trust the science.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Next person.
So, well, that's just an example of the mental health. Should we get into the third, second, and first?
Yep.
Right. Third place, Kelly Wright.
Okay, cool. Shall I
Now,
look
Kellie, from memory, I think she was the one, because there's a lot of names here, who reversed her
oh, yes.
her age, her fitness age or whatever.
Yeah, I went...
She went from 39.5 to 36, and she's nearly 44. And she's fucking rig. Look at her.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
She's a
she
beast.
could be a fitness model on stage tomorrow.
Correct.
Yeah, so her VO2 max.
So yeah, and increased her VO2 max.
Yeah, from 45 to 48. And then her fitness age went from 39 to 36.5.
In 8 weeks.
Which is great.
And that's like, and you can see in her before photos, she's in shape. She's like been in shape for a long time. And then just by focusing, it's measurably better. She's actually metabolically younger, healthier, and fitter in 8 weeks. Fantastic.
Yeah, she looks great.
And she looks incredible. Yeah. Okay. In second place, Anth Pinson. Congratulations, Anth.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's Anthea. Now, is she the one who lost like 10.4 kilos or something?
She's doing a Pilates pose in the photo, and yeah, she lost 10.4 kilograms.
10.4 kilograms in 8 weeks. So in freedom units, that's 23 pounds in 8 weeks. And
yeah, it's very noticeable.
but that's not what she's winning it for. There's some health stuff somewhere.
Yeah, so she said that her endocrinologist, cardiologist, and neurologist are all super happy with the physical change, mental change, and improvement in her health markers.
Wait for it.
That my 6 monthly appointments have turned into 5 yearly appointments. So what does that mean?
I mean, she had to go and see these specialists every 6 months, and they're like, you're going to be fine for 5 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's awesome.
She did that in 8 weeks. This is a choice, people. She made the choice. You can choose to go to the specialist every 6 months, or you can choose to get a checkup every 5 years, depending upon your lifestyle.
Yeah. She said her only regret is that she sat back and watched all the other ladies transform and didn't take action earlier, i.e. when we did the Blitz for like a million years.
Who's a doofus, Anth? You're a doofus, but you're here now. Well done. Yeah, she's been in Fit Club since 2021.
Okay.
So she's watched people for 4 years or something have these sorts of transformations, and then she finally decided, and then bang, in 8 weeks, she's 23 pounds down, and a specialist don't want to see her anymore. That is the power of the healthy lifestyle.
Yeah,
sorry.
good.
That is the power of being vain and trying to look hot. Because it's the same thing. Just my point.
Yeah.
This whole podcast is just, I told you so. In fact, we should call it that.
Good.
We should call it, I told you so. All right, so the winner is, I don't know how you're going to beat that.
What's the category again?
The health category.
Yep.
Kim Wagner.
Okay.
I think I had to give it to Kim.
Wagner.
Because she was such a nerd. She actually went away and did like all of the things that I suggested.
Oh, yes.
There's like just data everywhere. So she's got her sleep scores gotten better. Her cholesterol went from 244 to 222 in 8 weeks. She's dropped that. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, she did that whilst losing fat. And for those who don't know, when you are in a deficit and you are losing fat, your LDL cholesterol tends to rise. So if she was just to maintain, that cholesterol would drop even further. So.
And her resting heart rate went down significantly over the course of the 8 weeks. Like it pretty much dropped every week.
Yep.
So that's really good.
I don't know if she had blood pressure in there, but if she had blood pressure in there, you're talking about, okay, I mean, we have to assume that her blood pressure is down with all of these other markers, but you go ask a cardiologist, you've got high cholesterol and you lower it, your resting heart rate goes down, and your blood pressure goes down. Is your cardiologist happy or super happy? So way to go. That's
And the Health IQ wellness report went from 69 to 77, like her score.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, aggregating sleep and whatever else goes into it.
Wow. I want to go do that report. It would be quite bad.
I would not. So yeah, there you go. Third place, Kelly Wright. Second, Anth Pinson. First, Kim Wagner. Very impressive.
Congratulations.
Very cool. Should be proud of yourselves. Very happy for you. Okay. Which one next?
Before and afters.
Okay.
Is it?
Okay.
Yes.
It can be. All right. So the shorter short list out of that huge list of names I said before, Anth Pinson again. That'll happen when you lose 10.4 kilos.
Yep.
Crystal Roselle.
Yep.
That's not a real name.
The blonde lady.
The blonde lady. Fee Johnston, Heather Renner, Cassie Harris, Kelly Wright again. Megan Wiles. Well, I don't want to give anyone too much credit, do I? Megan Wiles, Sherry Lang, Tracy Lee Baker. Mm-hmm. Right, so all of those people had some photos that you can just put before and after next to each other and go, oh shit, yeah, you really achieved a lot. So in third place, Sherry Lang. Well done, Sherry.
Great job, Sherry. Yes, I remember the photos with the...
Well, she also did like the Arty after photos.
We're not talking about the after
Not
photos.
talking about the after photos.
I do remember that.
But she did have very cool after
As a result, I remember her.
That's it. So yeah, she was out there in between farming in North Dakota and dropped 9 pounds or something. I can't remember exactly, but about 9 pounds from like 159-ish to 150-ish.
Yeah, 9.2 pounds.
I can't remember anyone's names or faces, but I can remember how much weight they lost and what their blood pressure was or what their cholesterol numbers are. Just Rain Man for numbers. Yeah, so she did great. And
yeah, she did really good.
And she's been going for a while.
Yeah.
And just crushed it even more. So way to go, Sherry. In second place, Cassie Harris.
Yeah.
With a K.
Yes. I know who you're talking about.
The blonde lady with the tattoos.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's an impressive transformation. Does she have numbers around it or just the photos?
Facebook is not being helpful.
Oh, screw you, Zuckerberg. Sick of your shit, buddy.
Is it showing me anything she's ever said?
Well, we should put some photos up.
Yeah, we will get the photos
on the screen.
up there.
Yeah, that'll save that
All
nonsense. In fact, it'll save all of this because we don't have to look up data. It's just everything's based on photos from now on. So whatever. You can not stress so much.
Okay, I found her. Great.
Does she say how much she lost?
So she lost 3.4 kilograms.
Shut up. She looks like she's lost 10 kilos.
I know.
Yeah, she crushed it. So obviously really increased her muscle mass because it's very obvious that her body fat percentage has crashed. It's way lower. And again, she's also got like before photos.
Yeah.
So she's been going for a while and is still going. So good for you.
Good job.
Good for you, Cassie. Still crushing it, mate. Last one in first place for the before and afters. I think everyone saw this one coming, actually.
Yep.
Tracy.
Yes, correct.
And again, it's somebody who's been going for a while. So she put up photos of like the 8 weeks, but then also a year, which was just absolutely tremendous. Mm-hmm. So over the year, she's lost just under 30 kilos, like 65 pounds. And then the last 8 weeks was part of that and absolutely smashed it. And clearly, over the last few years of doing granite style training, has grown a fair bit of muscle too, because then she also took some...
so different.
Looks so different. Also took a bunch of really cool photos.
Yeah,
and showed off some killer gains. So congratulations, Tracy.
Yeah, amazing job.
You're...
Like, clearly she's been training hard, and that's what hard work does, everyone.
Yeah, she's ruthless.
Yeah.
and crazily competitive. So
Yeah.
no one's surprised to see her there. Good for you. All right. And the last one is the best after photos. So this is not so much about like what have you achieved, but it's just like, well, what image can you create out of a fit body?
Yes.
So it's more of an arty thing and an aesthetics thing.
Yes.
So of the shortlist, we've got, again in alphabetical order, Crystal Roselle, Jill Longville, Kelly Kavanagh,
Yes.
Chicken Cacciatore,
Kimberly Cacavelli.
Leanne Nelson, Megan Wiles, Shelley Marie Guthrie, Sherry Lang, and Tracy Lee Baker again. The triple threat. Yeah. So in Accidentally Hot, I did lean on everybody pretty hard. I mean, if you go and get in awesome shape, you really should take photos. So
Yeah.
at least the before and after photos, because it's so easy as this transformation happens slowly over time for you to not appreciate it. And you still identify psychologically with like what you used to look like. And it's very, very possible to just be a bit of a Debbie Downer and discount everything that you've achieved. And what the photos do, along with the measurements, is go, actually, all the effort you've put in has really paid off, and there is a significant difference. So at least do the before and after photos.
Yep.
Even if you haven't been perfect, even if you think you could have done better, which a few people said in their little stories, like, I wasn't perfect. A lot of people are very pleasantly surprised, particularly when they're growing muscle and they've got this idea that it's all about scale weight. So like second place in the transformation, lost 3.6 kilos or whatever you just said, which is not that much. I mean, it's a chunk. It's a good rate of weight loss over 8 weeks, but it looks way better than that, probably because she's actually increasing her scale weight with muscle and decreasing the scale weight with fat at the same time. So yeah, the photos are important. And then have some fun with it. Do a photo shoot.
Yep.
Strike a pose. Be arrogant about it. And that's what those people did. Okay, so in third place, again, another one that I wasn't surprised with, Crystal Roselle. So she went and did a photo shoot
Oh, yes.
in the bayou with the gators.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so Sunset, Waterboy, the movie.
Okay.
You know, Louisiana, gators.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that where she lives?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Somewhere where they talk funny and eat funny. But yeah, killer photos. In second place. Now, if you're not cheating, you're not trying to win. And Kelly Kavanagh decided to cheat. So she had those crazy good pole dancing photos. Like, well, if you can do that, and then you go to all the effort of having the lighting in the studio and stuff, the images are pretty crazy. Hard to argue. Likewise, in first place. And
Wait, I didn't hear who was second.
Kelly Kavanagh was second.
Oh, okay. You just said blah, blah, blah. Second place, Kelly Kavanagh.
Well done, Kelly. And you ready for first place now?
Wait. Yeah, I'm ready.
Again, people probably won't be that surprised. Shelley Marie Guthrie.
Great job.
Great job, everyone. But yeah, obviously, it's very difficult because we really did like Tracy's photos, Sherry's photos. Who else?
I really like Megan's photos.
Megan's photos. Jill Longville outdid herself.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
She looked great, too.
Yep.
And, yeah, surfboard people, too, yeah.
Well, she had a surfboard. Oh, yes. Absolutely. That one's great, too.
Leanne
Nelson.
Yeah, she had a surfboard. Yeah, that was a nice one.
That was a very good one. So, yeah, some really awesome images there. Some really awesome visible transformations. And some very rewarding, measurable improvements in people's psychological well-being, their physical health. Massive success.
Yeah, awesome job, everyone.
Yeah, well done, everyone, and especially those people on the shortlist, and especially the people
Who got...
who got first, second, third in
Yep.
whatever. So from now on, that was just a launch special. So Accidentally Hot is just there. Mm-hmm. If you need it, go get it, and you can start your 8 weeks whenever the hell you want. And you can follow along the bouncing ball. There's daily videos, daily information, and you can achieve the same sort of stuff that those people achieved. And you notice how they're all in their 40s? There's maybe someone in their 30s? Probably not.
Yeah, sorry if we've offended anyone.
Why?
By saying they were 40 when they're 30. But I didn't think there is.
I don't think there is.
Because I'm 30.
Kelly Kavanaugh's probably in her 30s. Okay. Well, then I've done the opposite of...
She's 45.
Really? Well, that's the opposite of being offensive, isn't it? So, yeah, that's the thing. That's the other thing I think is funny. Yeah. There's no blokes. Blokes suck. And there's
dumb.
And there's no young chicks. And it's so funny. These photos are amazing. These results are amazing. And again, just like we started this episode with the person who won't stop eating and then copes about it, all of you middle-aged women, you're like, oh, well, it's fine for you. You're in your 20s and it's easy. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody, all of those people are your age and they look like that and they achieved that and they made that much improvement in only 8 weeks. You can do it too. So, unless I decide to cancel it due to lack of interest, Blitz starts this weekend.
Oh, right.
Oh, right. Yeah, so that's a thing. And notionally, those people will be in it. But seriously, if people don't want to do it, I'll just bin it. And well, because everyone...
It's a threat.
Because it's not a threat.
It's going to be binned.
But, all those people have done 6 blitzes and 9 blitzes and that sort of thing, so they don't need to do it anymore. Fine. So the extra stuff that's in Blitz 3.0, see, it might actually work out better. Stuff you've been working on in particular, we can pull that out and maybe we'll just get that to the people. And then all those people who have done 6 and 9 blitzes and whatnot over the years can just get the new bit without having to do the whole thing if they don't want to commit to the whole thing.
Sure.
But yeah, if it starts, it's going to start this weekend. And what?
Nothing.
I think I'm threatening the audience. Otherwise, we'll have a little bit of new stuff by the end of the year and some more new stuff coming next year. And the Accidentally Hot program clearly works. There we go. Proof of concept. So grab it when you want to use it.
Yeah.
As well as the Ultra Shred is ready when you are a silly, irresponsible person and you want to get in great shape in 3 weeks, which is a dumb idea. You shouldn't do it. But if you're gonna, the Ultra Shred's the way to do it. And then, of course, there's a Glutes of Glory guide that also will help you with your training if you want to shape up the bottom half of you.
Yeah.
All that's available. Hit us up for links.
Okay, great.
Hot and healthy. Job done. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. I think we're sorted.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.